Hello my friends and welcome. My name is Debbie Reed. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to show you how to make this card using the cute little stamp set Daisy Lane. I have actually used this stamp set several times, and if you go to Pinterest under Attempt Creations, you can see several of the cards that I've made using this set. This was a set that is, it's in the current catalog right now, and it is going to be a carryover. So I'm very, very thankful. I do love this stamp set. All right, let me show you the inks we're going to be using today. To make this card, I'm using Just Jade, Daffodil Delight, Mango Melody, and Pacific Point. And the card base is going to be Just Jade. We will also be using the inside piece Very Vanilla. Then I have designer series paper, a piece of Daffodil Delight, and some scraps of Very Vanilla and Basic White, and a retired ribbon, but you can use any ribbon. And this is the retiring paper. It's the Flowers for Every Season, and it is now on sale for $6.90 plus tax and shipping. And it just has so many beautiful papers inside this pack. So if you want it, it's time to get it now before it's gone. All right, let's get started on the card. I've already creased the Just Jade card base. We're going to put this out of the way and start stamping. And the very first thing we're going to do is use our Just Jade, and we're going to use the stem. I'm going to ink that up. And I'm just going to stamp on here and crisscross the stems. So put this like that, and then ink it again. And I'm going to crisscross the base. So probably like that. And it doesn't matter on the where it's a mess down there, because we're going to cover that with a sentiment and our ribbon. Oh, you know what? While I still have this out, I'm going to ink the inside of our card as well, because it's going to also have the stem. And it's going to come down here just straight on the left. All right, just like that. And while I have this open, I'm going to use my Pacific Point and the sentiment for the inside of this. So we will have this dry. So when I go to put it in the card, it will be ready. I'm going to put this sentiment right here. It's your time to shine. And I did get a smear on there, but I do have, I'll show you how you fix that. I have one of those lovely Tombow erasers, and all you have to do is, it's basically, it's not erasing, it's actually rubbing some of the paper off, but it's better to have a little bit of rubbing of the paper than to have a big spot on your card. All right, we're almost done. Okay, perfect. And we'll put that aside and let the inks dry on these. And now we're going to stamp the lovely Daisy, and I'm going to stamp this first in Daffodil Delight on the white card stock, on the basic white. And I just need one of these, so one. And then I'm going to go to the Mango Melody, and to make the card, you need 4 flowers. So when you start with light, you can go into your darker color and it will be okay. So I need 4. I'm only going to do 2 because I already have 1 flower put together, but I'm going to show you how this is done. So after you've done this, you're going to take, well, you know what? I needed one more. Okay, that's why I needed 4. You need 5. So I lied. You need 5 of these. So anyway, now you're going to take your punch, and you're going to punch out your daisies. So there's one. And then we have these two. And they line up really super perfect. So there's the second one. And I do have these already done, so I'm going to move ahead and go to the next step here. So now what you would do with your daisies is you take your little piercing tool and you're going to put your daisies on the piercing mat, and you're going to make these daisies come to life. And by that, you're going to just, this is what I mean, you're going to just roll with your stylus and make these daisy petals pop up. If you actually are rubbing this closer to the inside right here, they really bend. And if you rub them out here, then you're just bending the tip. So depending on what you're looking for is how these will end up on the card. So I like them to really curl up on the first flower, and then on the second one I do the outer side. You're going to flip it upside down. You're going to take your stylus in the middle. This sort of helps with your gluing them together. And then, let me do this real quick. Actually, these on the inside don't matter because they're going to get laid flat anyway. So let me just finish this. We will flip this one over. All right, now we're going to just glue these together with our glue. So put some glue in the center. You don't need a lot. And then you're going to just stagger them. So let that dry. And then we're going to put this one together the same. And I'm going to put glue on the inside and stagger so the yellow's on the top. Okay, now to put the card together. We'll let these dry, and we're going to glue the designer series paper on the card. Oh, you know what? Let me do one more thing. I have the Pacific Point again to do the sentiment. We're going to stamp the smile, and then all the stamping is out of the way. So we're going to take our little piece, and we're going to stamp the smile. Okay, and let that dry so we don't get our finger in the ink and smear everything. We're going to just now put the card base together. So you're going to take the two pieces. I have all the sizes and dimensions in the link below. We're going to glue these little strips to the edge of the card. And I like to leave a little border of maybe a 1/16 of an inch. So like that. And then we're going to do this piece. I'm really starting to love using the designer series paper. So cards that you're going to be seeing up and coming, you're going to be seeing me use a lot of the designer series paper. I just have now come to realize the more color you have on a card, the cuter the card looks. Now I'm taking a piece of the designer series paper. This is the back side, cute as well. And I'm going to glue this to that paper. And it just has just a teeny tiny border showing, but I just wanted enough just to pop this very vanilla. All right, and now we're going to take this piece and put it over the two that we just put down. And it doesn't matter, I mean, you want these edges to be as close as possible. So that looks pretty good to me, nothing too crazy. Now we're going to take this piece and glue it to the center of that. This is a card that's easily mass produced. You can make lots of these in a short time if you are needing a mass amount of cards. Okay, now we are going to take our lovely little ribbon and figure out where that's going to go. I'm going to cut this before I glue it down with my ribbon scissors. Turn this around while I'm holding it and go this way. All right. And now I'm going to just take a tiny bit of, let me see, what do I want to use? I was thinking I will just do some of my tape. Just put some of that on here. Well, I made a mess there, didn't I? All right, we're going to put this on here like that, just to hold it down. And then I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to glue my sentiment down. I was going to pop this up and then I decided, you know what? We're going to just keep this simple. So I'm going to put that right there. And then this is where the card starts coming to life. We get to put our cute little flowers on. So we're going to take this flower and we're going to put just a tiny bit of glue. Put that up here. Like that. I'm going to let this come over a little more. Okay. Like that. And then we're going to take the other one. I'm going to stagger it down. So it doesn't matter that this, most people would want to come way up here and I'm going to come way down because I want them staggered. Nobody's going to see that stem and know that it's not sitting exactly where it should be. This is where you come in now with your gems. We have the old gems that were, I forgot what they're called, but they are retired. But these are actually really pretty on the daisies, but they're very bulky, and I didn't want this to be so bulky going in the mail. So we're going to just use the retiring, and I don't know what these are called either. I will put it in the description below with the sizes and dimensions of everything. So I am trying to find my little tweezer. All this clingy, sorry. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to take and put one of these dots. These are kind of hard to, all right. Come on. Man, these are stuck. Well, maybe we're gonna use my scissor. This does not want to come off of there. There we go. We're going to put this in the middle. Oh, yeah, come on, little guy. Right there. Put another one. And put it right there. And then I'm going to take a tiny one. This does not want to cooperate, so I'm going to just put this little one right here next to the smile. And there's that. So there's the front of the card. And now for the inside of the card, we already did our stamping, and we're going to put our cute little flower on here. Put a little bit of glue in the center. And place this on here. I wanted this to have the lighter and the dark flower just because I thought it looked cute with the very vanilla. And that is the inside. We are going to take our tape runner. I have decided I don't like to do the glue on the inside anymore because it does leave some of those glue ripples, and it's easier to write on a card when you're just using the tape runner. And we will just place this on the inside, just like that, and that is our card. Now, normally I end my video because I forget to tell you that you can decorate your envelopes. So these are the two cards that I made. And then to decorate the envelope, you can stamp your two colors and then stamp the back. That's just quick and easy. Or you can stamp the front and use your designer series paper to make it be more of a cute set. That is the card for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, click the bell if you want to be notified of more videos. And in the meantime, you may copy and share my card, or you may make something uniquely yours. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.